Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Three Things on Monday podcast with your host, Stephanie Armstrong. And listen, I am so excited about today because number one, it's a brand new day and it's Monday, which I know Mondays, hence Three Things on Monday. All right. And it's a new quarter. It's a new quarter and it's a new month. So everything about what's ahead ought to excite you. And if not, I hope by the end of this podcast episode, you feel energized to keep going and keep moving and striving to get to your goals. All right. So I'm going to be talking about two words today, position and condition. All right. And this comes as a matter of inspiration from my time this morning in my devotional. So I'm not going to give you a textbook definition of position, but because I think you know what position means. But just for the sake of this podcast episode, let's just think about the nuances of the word position. Like the word position can take on different nuances, such as the physical, spiritual, philosophical, emotional, location, and aspirational. It can take on those nuances and many, many more. But I want you to be thinking about your position. Like, where are you physically? Where are you spiritually? Like, what is your position? And, and even when it comes to philosophical, like, what are the principles and edicts and philosophies that you want to live by as a matter of principles for your life? I want you to be thinking about that. But as we move into the second quarter of 2023, I think it's important for us to do some assessments around both our position and condition. Okay. And so all of this is in the context of being able to find yourself, to see yourself, to reconcile your true self to where you are and where you want to go. All right. This is all predicated on your own path and being able to chart your path in your own way, to your own liking, that serves you in the best way possible. All right. And so where are you on your path to finding yourself? Well, if you need to find yourself, you may not need to find yourself, but just in case you are trying to get yourself together. All right. You're trying to get yourself together. This may be a great opportunity. If you just so happen to be feeling lost or maybe disconnected from your true self, or from your purpose, or from your true meaning in life, it's okay. You are in the right place if you are listening to this podcast or even watching it on YouTube, because I'm going to be, putting this on YouTube as well. And so where are you in terms of prioritizing your self-care? Where are you in terms of prioritizing your own needs? Because that's really important. And so I want you to be reflecting on your current position so that you can gain a better understanding of where you stand on your journey, like where you are. One of the metaphors, one of my primary life metaphors is definitely gardening. And so I've been cultivating my soil, amending my soil, and I've started sowing my seeds back in February, so I'll have some transplants to put into my garden beds. But you know what's so important, and I'm getting this more and more each year, and I've been gardening for years. I want to create an environment in my garden for each plant to thrive, not just survive. And some people may call it a permaculture environment. Some people may call it companion gardening. And so what I am proposing to you right now is to be thinking about how can you position yourself to thrive in a way that doesn't extract from you or others. And that you are not pouring out more than you need to, that is going to leave you depleted, but you are also open for being amended or, cultivated in a way that you are absolutely living your best life now. Like, you don't have to wait until you achieve something to be living your best life. So your position and where you are is so important in your assessment, and just assessing like, okay, let me just take some inventory about where I am so that you can better chart your path forward on your journey. Okay, so let's just jump right into condition. And then I'm going to come back. So condition, just a few nuances of the word condition, can also mean a state of being. It may also mean the existence of something, or position can, I mean, condition can also mean the degree of something new to old to unusable, right? Like what condition is that house in? Or what condition are you in? Are you feeling good? It can mean many different things in that way, but it also can mean something that is circumstantial. You're talking about condition, situational, aspirational, and also I want to throw this in, condition is also around your mindset. In fact, whether your position or whether you are contemplating your position or your condition, mindset is everything to both of these. Okay. So here's what I want to ask you, like what needs to take place in your life right now to help you get into a mindset or a condition or state of being that is in alignment to where you want to go? All right. Are there certain changes that you need to make, you know, such as setting some boundaries, maybe pursuing your passion or opening yourself up to discovery? Right? To be able to look at like, what is it? It's not like, what is it that I want to do? Yes, but who must I become? Like, who do I want to become? I want you to be thinking about that because, you know, this idea of self-discovery is so important and it's never not important, okay? And regardless whether you are a professional, a career professional, entrepreneur, solopreneur, a business executive, in any level, if you're a leadership in any degree, this ongoing personal development, it just needs to be a part of who you are, right? And you're being able to say, you know what, I am open to more self-discovery. Because do we really arrive? Do we really arrive? I don't know. I think we're ever evolving. I think we're ever evolving. And so part of being able to say, you know, let me just tap into let me just tap into who I am and get down to like the core of it so that I can better understand and connect to who I truly am, right? And uncover your passions and your purpose. You will be so surprised at the number of people, no judgment here, but it is something that is quite troubling that people don't have. There are so many people who have no idea what their purpose is. They have no clue why they are here. They can give you the physical, you know, like maybe the development of life and all of that, but they don't know like the noble things of why they are here. And so I want to, you know, sort of provoke some thought in you to really become more curious about like, why are you here? You know, and so when you start asking questions around why, it does raise your curiosity. I mean, like when I want to know something, I need to go find out. I need to go get the answer. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like when something you really want to know, I just gotta go get that answer? Well, that's the sort of energy that I want you to take on for your own self. Get curious about who you are so that you can cultivate not only curiosity, but you can cultivate new energy around your who, what, and your why. You can also begin to accept yourself, some self-acceptance, because we oftentimes are really critical of ourselves. And if that's not you, not trying to impose or superimpose anything on you, but if you are finding yourself being critical of yourself, then this is probably for you, so that you can have more self-compassion and so that you can look for more support on your journey to connecting or reconnecting with yourself. And so when we're talking about your position and your condition, you can literally be in a position, but your position may not be in alignment with your condition, right? So your condition is around what you're thinking, what you are focusing on, what sort of energies you are transferring, what are you welcoming, What are you resisting? And what are you imagining? Like, how are you using this brain and this mind to create the reality that you absolutely want? Because, like, think about this. Think about, like, even your position and your condition. Just say you're not happy. Just say you're not happy. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But I want you, only you can determine this. I'm not trying to determine this for you or say you are happy when you are looking like this or you are unhappy when these things are not in alignment. All I'm asking you to do is to go deeper inside, and ask yourself, am I happy? Am I truly happy? And if you are, kudos, keep doing what you're doing and see if you can add on to that. But if you're not, this is a great opportunity to pause and think about, what is your plan? What is your plan to get in the position, physical position, emotional, mentally, spiritually, financially, all of the nuances of your position. But moreover, how can you get yourself in a powerful state of mind, a powerful condition where your subconscious is feeding your conscious in the most healthiest of ways? Because your subconscious is like, it's like programming in the background. It's always running. Your subconscious is always running. It's never not running. But you can create the kind of reality and subconscious that lends to you experiencing the life you desire and connecting or reconnecting with yourself in the conscious realm. But it's all based on and rooted in your condition, your state of being, your I am, right? Your I am. And not just saying it, but believing it, embodying it, and living it out with intention. So today we talked about your position and we talked about your condition. And so if this resonates with you, I would love to hear from you. And so make sure that you leave a comment wherever you are watching or listening to this broadcast. Leave a comment saying whether you agree with it or not. I just want to hear what your thoughts are. So 2 words take with you today: position and condition. And because this is 3 Things on Monday podcast, let me just throw in, what is the powerful mindset? So we got position and condition. And then what is the mindset you need to adapt so that you can put all 3 in alignment so that you can begin to live your best life, not tomorrow, but today. And so, yes, so thank you for joining me on 3 Things on Monday podcast. I look forward to you. Let's connect again. Let's connect again on the next episode. Until next time, make this your absolute best day ever. Take care, people.